Who is Tailm Moonlight? Tailm Moonlight is a character I made up for Final Fantasy XIV a long time ago, but never really have a chance to put the idea out there. It's been like a crazy ride. But before it was Tailm Moonlight, it used to be Sakura Ember for that matter, but the lookalike did not. But what did Sakura Ember look like? Didn't came beforehand though until now in 2024. But you may ask yourself how I got the game and how am I still playing the game? Well, it all started when I was 10 years old, for that matter. 17 years ago, for that matter. And this idea of Tailm Moonlight came in. So that 17 years ago, or whatever the years ago is, when I was 10 years old, I don't know, it was back in 2009 or so when I was 10, but was it 2001 or 2003? I don't know, but it was a long time ago when I was 10 years old, for that matter. And I want to try something new for the Final Fantasy realm. So I got Final Fantasy 14 online, and I thought I might give it a try and playing on this. This was before the Xbox Series X release. For the matter, like way decades before that. So I go in front, and the person asks if you want an online subscription, and Mom asked how much it costs. It costs like, I don't know how much it costs, but Mom didn't agree, and I didn't want it, and I put it back. And it was dead. Kind of dead if you ask me. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it was dead. For that matter. So I had a chance to experience it until I purchased it on my own. I believe it was either when I got my own PlayStation 4 or something like that to purchase the game, and there's a couple of scenes and all, but I remember when I got the game somehow with the PlayStation 4 forever. This is when I got my own PlayStation 4 and decided to get Tailm Moonlight. But before that, I got it on PC, but I didn't wait for a long time, and it just didn't work because I had to retype something, and then I had to delete it and remove it, and then stuff like that too. It was just a little too much. And I decided to get it on PlayStation because it was a lot easier than getting it on the computer. Even though it's the same thing on the computer, it's just that it was a lot easier that way. For that matter. Then something, we could say something horrible had happened. For that matter. And there was like someone thinking I suspicious by deleting the account, but actually though it was my own choice to do that, not restart that. And I haven't done it since, for the matter. But they tell me they'll probably ban me or something like that. And then after a while though, I wasn't able to play Final Fantasy again. I had to make a new account for that to forget the past. But before that even happened though, I had a little, you could say a little situation with a friend of mine named Noel, for that matter. It was kind of dumb and stupid back then, but it's all under the place now, that I basically called her out for my ideas. I was stubborn back then. You know how it is. You be stubborn and you call people out. That's what I did to Nemo, and that's what friends should not do with friends, is to call people out and say, like, look, you don't understand, or I got this idea from this, blah, blah, blah. It was a big mess for me and Nemo. And even started a beef with both me and Naywell. Then I made an apology video, and then it was all underwater in the bridge and stuff like that too. It was just crazy for that matter. Phil and Nemo has been friends for a long time, but I will never forget what I did that was something stupid and dumb that's under the bridge now. But that was a long time ago. But still, it was something to do. It was, like I said, the idea of Tailm Moonlight came from a development artwork that Kirsty and Nemo did not agree with. But like I said, it's all water in the bridge now. For a matter. But after a while, though, I decided to change it, still white and blue eyes, but change it to a short haircut. Because, of course, I had to restart that because it didn't work out, so I could work on the design with Tailm Moonlight. Then, of course, I did a quest where technically, though, I had to do something to change her hairstyle. And then after that, it was just perfecto, for that matter. Just perfect, for that matter. So it was just perfect. It was good. Just one change of that hairstyle made it perfect, for that matter. And I don't know if I accidentally put green eyes, but I might change that at some point. If I have some coins left over to change her, just her eye color. That's it, nothing else. But we move on to something like that. After a while, I tried to print it on the computer, but I got the wrong saying it was something else rather than another, and I didn't know what to do at the point, and I knew it was going to be a waste of time and stuff like that too, so Tailm Moonlight did not return on PC, and I just, just got, like, saying, like, in my mindset, saying, like, the Xbox version of this game will never come, for that matter. But, when I was losing hope, for that matter, the prayers have been answered. During the time when I did something that I wasn't supposed to do, I don't want to talk about it, but Phil showed me something of a video on the Final Fantasy XIV stuff. And what it showed me that they were going to that it was going to be on the Xbox, and I got really excited so I can make Tailm Moonlight return, for that matter. But before we talk about that, let's rewind to Tailm Moonlight's short debut on League of Maiden. League of Maiden is a game that I got but didn't work out as planned because technically, no, it kept doing infinite low, but it got fixed and that sort of stuff. I didn't know what to do at this point, and it got fixed. It was still doing infinite low, but I had to restart it, and then it got fixed again. And of course, so for that matter. Now, it was the only time I made Tailm Moonlight in that game, but I probably might make a return to it at some point. For that matter. Might be a plan in some way in the future, but I will go ahead. I mean, this is the only time I want to get distracted is to go ahead and put in my League of Maidens thing. I just need to find it first. Oh, here it is. Install that. I got enough space for that. I can make a comeback. And I'll do that later. Anyway, so Tailm Moonlight made a short appearance in League of Maiden, and then after that, that was the only time she ever made an appearance. After that, though, it was over. It was over and done with. Did I miss Tailm Moonlight? Could say something in League of Maiden. And I really do miss her in League of Maiden. Video recording of that by playing League of Maiden and see what I can do with that. But long story short, review of League of Maiden Day, Tailm Moonlight was never discussed again. For that matter. Which something like that did happen and all sorts of stuff like that too. And that was it. Tailm Moonlight only appeared in the League of Maiden. But let's go fast forward to the announcement of Final Fantasy XIV Online on Xbox. I was really excited. And I knew there was going to be some way, but not the way that you think of, but I got it. It was going to be appearing on Xbox Series X and S, for that matter. Which is not something I want to hear, but I decided to wait till my birthday. Then that I got the free trial, and I played the free trial for that matter, but I didn't continue anywhere else on the free trial other than the fact that I Moonlight to take a break and all for that matter. Then the glorious news happened for that matter, and was grateful that it happened. But there was a tiny problem for that matter. The good news was, while I was waiting for Warzone Mobile, well, I got Warzone Mobile, but for some reason I couldn't get access to Warzone Mobile at the time. And I say, like, screw it. I need to find something else. Lo and behold, there was a starter I promised I was going to purchase. And I was super dope and super. I even asked my dad if I can get it. And then he agreed to it, gave me like $25, but there was a little problem. And I'll tell you why. My car wasn't working. Everything to make it work. It didn't work. So my father had to went to the car company to fix the problem. And after a long while, I purchased it, for that matter. Now I have it, and now I'm ready to do whatever I want with it, including take pictures or something like that, though, beforehand on my Xbox, for that matter. But you wouldn't know something, for that matter. Now, what I did in the trial is exactly what I did in the PlayStation version. I made Tailm Moonlight. Lo and behold, though, Tailm Moonlight, I was so excited to make Tailm Moonlight in the trial that I remember how to make her. Whatever. It's in my memories to know how to make her. And to this day, to this honest day, Tailm Moonlight has been successful with a lot of things. And the question is, will Tailm Moonlight continue in the future? Probably so. It's been a long journey and stuff like that too. And now she's ready to take on to the next level, which is the Xbox. And hopefully, though, Final Fantasy continue onward with new updates and stuff like that too. They're just celebrating 10 years of Final Fantasy 14 online, and I cannot wait to see what they have in store for that matter. So, that's the whole story of Tailm Moonlight and how she became the character that I and probably a lot of people love today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I got a lot of messages from my friend, but I couldn't do that at the time because I was recording. But that's the whole story. I hope you enjoyed this story, and I'll see you all in the next one. Hopefully, there will be no interruptions. Till then, have a good one.